Shadowtory. My name is Brian Gordon. This is speech number 2, demonstration. Today I'm going to be talking about how to cultivate plants from seed. The first thing you want to do is go out to your local hardware store or farm and garden center and get some kind of growing medium. Topsoil would work best. If not, you want to use your own dirt. Just make sure that it's rich and black. You might want to supplement it with some kind of compost. Another thing you want to do is get some kind of tools that you can cultivate with. Obviously, you want to decide what you want to be growing. Get those seeds and some other small things like watering cans and soil amendment. So the first thing you want to do is take a little growing tray like what I have here. We'll do some containment planting. And to start out with, about the depth of your fingernail, you'll punch holes in the dirt about 1 inch apart. And then once you've got those placed into the soil, you'll take out your seeds. And the seeds I'm using today are for string beans. And just take a few of them out. I put 1 seed in each hole. And you don't really want to push these down, just kind of let them fall into the holes, and then just smooth them over with your hands like this, and just make sure that the holes cover up. And then take your watering can and water it really good, generously. And you want to make sure that you have some kind of holes in the bottom of your containment planter to make sure that you don't overwater. As long as there's holes for drainage, you can't do this. And so now what you want to do is set this out into a place where it's going to get full sunlight. And another good thing to do is make sure that it's going to be in a real aerated place so that the plants can breathe really well. Now what you want to do is leave these here out and water them about 3 times a week, depending on how much natural rain you're going to get. If you're doing them indoors with artificial sunlight, you definitely want to make sure you spritz them every single day. And that your plants will be able to grow in here for about 2 to 4 weeks, and after this time period you should have plants that are about 6 to 18 inches tall. Obviously in this planter it's a little shallow, so I'm going to let them go about 2 weeks, just because the root system's not really going to get too deep. Once your plants have grown out, what you want to do is just take your fingers and put about 3 of them together and go around the stem of the plant, dig it in all the way up to your 3rd knuckle, and then massage the roots out, and that way you can separate the plants and keep most of the root ball together. And then if you're planting in raised beds, or like me, I plant in 5-gallon buckets, or if you actually have some land that you can till up, and just plant them into your little holes. You want to dig holes about the size of your fist, plant them in, cover it up with topsoil, make sure to water them generously. And another thing that's really important is the nutrients that are in the soil naturally will definitely produce good plants and viable vegetables. And what you want to look into is maybe getting something like, I use Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food. Now I use different concentrations for the different growth stages of the plant. However, for a beginner, what you want to do is just get the general all-purpose one and just use the instructions on the back for mixing in your watering can. If you do this and carry out through the whole season, stay consistent with your gardening methods, you should be able to harvest something like these. These are some of the yard-long string beans that I've grown myself. And that there will, this process, as noted in the 2006 fall issue of Martha Stewart Living, will help you go from cultivating from seed to harvest. Thank you.
Thank you.